the sky. In the city of angels, feels like I'm coming home. With my head up in the clouds, I am searching for something, and I'm still hoping. 'Cause I wanna be in, not out, wanna make this all count. Yes, I wanna go crazy now, gonna make this all count. Feeling like a rock star, 'cause tonight I'm getting out of line and it's alright. Feeling like feeling like just as cool as John Wayne in his movies. Feeling like I'm James Dean and I know it. Feeling like feeling like a rock star. Feeling like a rock star. Feeling like a rock star. Feeling like a rock star.
But it's not that easy. You're complicating things for me. No, it's not that easy. Maybe just a little time can heal me, but it doesn't feel the way. What are you doing to me? Why'd you break my heart? Left me in the dark, dark. Why'd you have to go? I don't wanna feel this way. Though I'm broken, I'm still hoping I could be with you. I'm still breathing, it's not easy. I'm just a fool for you. I'm just that stupid. Maybe just a little time can make you change your mind about us. I thought that we were meant to be. Why'd you break my heart? Left me in the dark, dark. Why'd you have to go? I don't wanna feel this way. Though I'm broken, I'm still hoping I could be with you. I'm still breathing, it's not easy. I'm just a fool for you. I'm just a fool for you. I'm just a fool for you. For you. For you.
La 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 la, la 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 la, la 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 la, la la la. Hey, I've got you on my mind. Yeah, you're all that I think about. You know you got me going wild. And what I want is you. Could you come a little closer? I want you by my side, and I'll try the best I can to make you feel this way. Don't let me down, down, down. It could be you and I want you now, 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 now. Come let me hold you now. I wanna lay in your arms. Come let me love you now. Yeah, you're the one that I want. I wanna stay here. I wanna stay here with you. I wanna stay here with you. La 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 la, la 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 la, la 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 la. I wanna stay here with you. La 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 la, la 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 la, la 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 la. I wanna stay here with you. Tell me what you wanna do. Yeah, 'cause I'd do anything. I just wanna be with you. How can you make me feel this way? Don't let me down, down, down. It could be you and I want you now, 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 now. Come let me hold you now. I wanna lay in your arms. Come let me love you now. Yeah, you're the one that I want. I wanna stay here. I wanna stay here with you. I wanna stay here with you. La 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 la, la 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 la, la 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 la. I wanna stay here with you. La 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 la, la 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 la, la 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 la. I wanna stay here with you. I just wanna hear you say that you want me to. I told you I can't get you off my mind. Come let me hold you now. I wanna lay in your arms. Come let me love you now. Yeah, you're the one that I want. I wanna stay here. I wanna stay here with you. I wanna stay here with you. La 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 la, la 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 la, la 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 la. I wanna stay here with you.
What's up, y'all? Welcome to Tuesday Night Studio Sessions. My name is Sean. I'll be your host. I hope you're having a wonderful night. I'm having a good night, but for those of y'all on the pre-show, I'll just stand up and I'll show y'all. I spilled coffee on my shirt. But the good news is I didn't have to change my shirt because it's under the fold of the live stream. But I am caffeinated and I'm ready to go. Today's been kind of exhausting for me because I've been in meetings all day, and there were meetings that I had to speak up about a few things, and then if you speak up, then you end up doing the work. So darn my perfectionism, but that's where that is. Some other news is I had a conversation with the wife this weekend, and so two things happened this week, and they're all about the South Florida meetup. So one, I was only going to get to go Saturday morning, and I was going to have to drive back because I had a commitment on Sunday that I had to be a part of, but that got canceled. So now I can be there on Saturday. So so my plans. And the other news is my wife is going to go down there with me, and so she's not going to go to the South Florida meet because she's really not interested in drones and my channel and all that stuff. She supports me, but it's not her thing. But what she gets is a free trip to Florida. So she is going to hang out in the room and ride around wherever we are, Stewart's, Florida. And then I am going to do all of the South Florida meetup festivities, whatever they are. I don't know exactly what they are, but I'm planning on hanging out with y'all, whoever shows up down there, and yeah. So I've also been playing around with my merchandise because I want to hand out some merch while I'm there. It might just be stickers or something like that, but I think it's a good time to pass merchandise out without having to mail it to everybody. But I was thinking, like, since we'll be in South Florida, I was thinking about like a kind of a beach marina type shirt. So here, all of the like Magellan shirts and I forget what some of the other brands are, Hulk or Huck. So I was in Academy Sports looking around at those shirts, and so I've been playing around with it, and maybe this isn't the time because it's the pre-show, but I'll go ahead and give you guys a sneak peek. This is not going to become a thing, but I want to show you guys what I was playing around with today. Let me go here. All right. I was just really playing around with the designer to see what it would end up looking like. But I was trying to use the Shawnide icon as a pattern, and then putting Shawnide Studios on the sleeve. But I feel like the guys that watch my channel don't have a body like this. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, y'all, but I know if I wore this shirt, it would be sticking out on the bottom and not on the, well, it'd be sticking out on the top too, but it'd be sticking out a lot more on the bottom. Oh, what's up, Mario? What's up, Jim? What's up, Chuck? What's up, Steve? What's up, Charles? Did I miss anybody? What's up, John? I'm starting to learn y'all's names. All right. What's up, Brent? Now, so Mario asked if it was their PJs. They could be PJs. Actually, Mario's been working out ever since I've known him. I think I met him like 5 years ago. He has been losing weight. He's lost a Backstreet Boy. But somebody asked if they were PJs. Oh no, Mario asked. Chuck said it'd go good with his leggings. But I want to. This is Printful, so I know I've shown you guys Spreadshirt before, but what I'm really excited about Printful is that I can get embroidered hats. So I'll show you that in a minute. But I want to show you guys this design. So this is like the arm. So I think I might bring that down to that. That's the right sleeve. And I'm just doing this quickly. I'll match it later. But this is kind of what the back looks like, and this is what the front looks like. But what you can do is you can, there's a pattern button on here. And so on the pattern, I can do them like mirrors. I can do one pattern of my logo all the way across, which is going to be really fun when I make an ugly sweater. I'm definitely making an ugly sweater this way. But you can do the spacing, change the spacing on the shirt. So if I did that and then went over to mock-up view, it's going to do a new mock-up of what's going on. And so that's kind of like a surf shirt. The mock-ups didn't update here. But this guy definitely updated. But I want to show you guys what else you can do is, so I'm gonna choose a file. I'm gonna add this ocean that I uploaded. I was just uploading this for fun. So I can put the Shawnide pattern above that layer, and now I've got the Shawnide icon on the ocean. So we'll see what that mock-up looks like. So that's kind of the ocean shirt. But if I killed the colorful logo and I uploaded my, if I did this one, it's way too big. So if I did that, move the ocean up a little bit, and I got the colors wrong, but this is a quick idea of what that shirt would look like. So like I was playing around with that, like trying to do some sort of, but I want to do one that's not super tight. I want one that's comfortable to wear in the sun, but not one that's like crazy super tight. But I thought that looked really cool. And then if I did the same thing on the back, so anyway, that's what I've been playing around with. But I want to show you. I've got this in my head, so I'm gonna not save that. But I want to show you guys some of the hats that I did today. I thought this one was pretty cool. I'm gonna download the mock-ups. So, well, that's hard to see. Sorry, I'm getting the text. Something else that I thought was pretty cool. This is a raincoat, which is pretty cool. But I wish I could do the close-up of the hat. I don't know how to do that yet. I probably have to add it to a store to do. Actually, never mind. So I've started adding them to I've started adding them to the club, but I don't know how you can purchase them yet. So view in WooCommerce. This is kind of what it would look like, but I can embroider hats now. So this is the Shawn Studios blue with my logo on the hat, and I think that's a pretty good looking hat. So Steve said that's better than all the S's. Yeah, Mario's in the chat tonight. I don't want it to be all about Mario, but kind of excited to see him. So that's kind of what I've been up to. And I wanted to show you guys another thing, but so Eat More Possum recommends me moving away from Spreadshirt. Why should I move away from Spreadshirt? Is it complicated to use? Is the quality bad? What are your reasons there? I do think that shirt looks really cool. I kind of want to just play for a little bit on here. So I think I want to show you guys how to create a hat because it was pretty cool. Different hats have different threads and stuff like that. Or let's see if what's in here. Oh, these are by brands. Yeah, let's go back. Sorry, I'm not used to this interface yet. So I'm going to create a new. We're going to go to hats. The ones I don't like a tall hat, like a tall trucker hat. But now, since I've been playing around with these hats, they've got these dad hats that are really cool. So if you go dad hats and baseball caps, they've got like some distressed versions. They got some tie-dye versions. I don't think I'd ever wear a tie-dyed hat, but somebody on my channel might. But like let's go with this baseball cap. All right. So on designs, I could choose a file. I'm going to choose one that I already uploaded. What's cool is we'll do a patch. What's cool is you get to pick each color. So it took the brown and the dark brown and kind of turned them into these blues. But I'm going to make that white. Let's do red. Why not? Let's do red. And then the light brown, I want to do white. And then the dark brown, let's do this gray. And I know Chuck Chuck was complaining that I could only put one logo one place. Samara said life got busy. He had to go in on Tuesdays for the past year. So now you're back. Are you going to come hang out with us now? That's pretty cool. Steve wants me to make him a new hat. Yeah, Steve, I think I can make you a pretty cool hat. The only issue is it has to be a horizontal logo. And I'll show you, like, this is the space. I mean, I could put a logo in the middle, but something I could do for you, Steve, is do like the 6 blades, like just call it 6 blades over here, and then actually put the little drone over to the left or something. But I can do more of a taller rectangle, but this kind of fits my logo a little bit. But what's cool about it is now I can put something on the back. Now it costs more. What's cool is it says that this is a $17.50 hat so far. And if I choose a file, I'm going to put my put all of my info on the back. So what I can do here is, if I don't want the navy on there, I can just make the navy invisible and just put all of the information on there. So I can use the same graphic in several different ways. So Eat More Possum said that spreadshirt designs start peeling off after the first couple of washings, but any direct-to-garment printer will probably be the same. Okay. I'm not wearing it. I haven't had any of my shirts peel off yet, but they do kind of fade a little bit. So on the back, put visual line of sight. So you have like eyes behind your head. All right. So I'll go back here to this. So you can kind of zoom in and see it doesn't do the stitching when you zoom in. But you can even put things on the left side. So it shows you kind of a little picture of where that little patch is going to be. So I could do like a logo, like the icon on the front and the logo on the side, but it's going to add $3 to the hat. But so once I've got my design on there, then I can go over to the product and I can pick colors. You can see down here, it's going to be embroidery. There's my navy. They've got navy in just about everything, so I can put my logo on just about everything they have in their store. This is jungle, and this is oyster. But I mean, that style looks pretty good on everything. But I wanted to show you the camo. Where's it at? I believe it's on one of these 5-panel hats, and I believe it's Yupong. Yeah, green tiger camo. Check this out, y'all. So I think the best design that I've chosen for the camo is the orange FAA certified. Okay, so I've got that on the hat. Now check and you can make 3D puffs. So you can add $1.50 for a 3D puff. So yeah, so on my shirts, that's hard to say. I'm just the way I do my clothes. I have a color setting on both. I've got colors on the washer and then casual on the dryer, and then those are my settings. But I can take a picture of my settings for you if you want, Brent. So Brent, it's going to be kind of hard now to say your name because my new boss is a Brett. And so I've been saying your name for years, but now the person I talk to every day is going to be a Brett. So forgive me if I get the Brent mixed up. I'm only as smart as no. So check this out, y'all. Here's an FAA hat with green tiger camo, y'all. And if you get up close to it, it's like the same kind of like that material that has like all the stitching in it, so it doesn't like rip very easy, like like camping khakis or whatever. So I thought that was pretty cool. So I've already created this hat, but I don't want to do that. But I wish I could show you the hats that I did. Oh, something else. Let me show you guys this. I've just been super excited about this today. So do patch. Originally, I was just going to make a bunch of patches and then sew them on hats or glue them on hats. But check this out, y'all. So what you can do, they've got different patch sizes. So you've got a heart, you've got a square, you got oval, and you've got circular. So if we did, let's just say we did a rectangle, and I chose the color of the patch was orange, and then with white, oh, the patch is white. All right, that'll still work. And then I'm going to go over here to design. You can add quick designs. So if I wanted to put something, some clip art, or like, you don't have to be a designer, but most of this stuff is really, really cheesy. You can add clip art, which they've got. I wonder if they have drones in here. No. What about sky? So they've got this cheesy mountain. So if I put this cheesy mountain on the patch, and then I added my logo on top of the cheesy mountain, I'll do this one. And we made it orange and red. We made this one light gray. We got a little Shawnite Studios patch, which looks stupid. But anyway, I just thought the patches were cool. But I'll make the patch that I made today. So let's kill that and kill that. We'll go to the product and we'll make it a circle. And I want this to be red. And then I put just my icon in the middle of it. So this is my logo on a 3" by 3" patch. Don't call you Gary. I'm gonna start calling you Brins, because that's pretty funny. No, I'm not. What's up, Chris? So, Chris, what days are you going to be there? I think we're driving there on Friday. Maybe. I don't know. We might. I don't know what we're going to do. But I'll definitely be there all day Saturday. But we'll probably get there by Friday night. So yeah, I'm pretty excited about it too. So with this patch, you can also add a different patch with like the colors, but you can only pick 6 colors for threads. But I think the patches are pretty cool, and these are $9 a pop. So I wonder if you change it, if it's different. So let's do the rectangle. That's still $8.95. Let's kill that and upload my logo. It's not going to work. Let's do oval. So if I switch the product to an oval, and I made, let's make the patch black. No, let's make it blue. And then make that orange. And I think what I can do, no, let's make the trim white. I know what I'm going to do. We can do that. And then if I go to the design, I can make it bigger. Check that out, y'all. Put that on a hat. Yeah, like I think the patches are pretty cool. So Brent, I think your logo might be too thin to be embroidered, like the outline of the possum. But if you did a solid possum, I think it would work. Just make sure that I'm pretty sure your logo has filling in it, but I know you've got the black cartoon of your possum. Might not work too well on something that's stitched. But yeah, we're gonna put a little sun over top of it. I think that's nice. And I might be able to kill this part. Just put a smiley face. Nice. So yeah, anyway, I was just having fun with that this week. Oh, and I've switched to the Lumix. Wait, no. Dang it. What's happening? That's what I wanted to do. So I switched lenses again. So I had to switch everything around. So I think that's pretty funny. Solid possum. Did y'all ever say solid? Like cool? That's solid. I said solid for maybe a year in college, and then I was like, I said solid, and then I moved to like sweet, and I said sweet for about 6 years, and I don't think I say sweet anymore. I even said it like sweet, and but so I don't really have much to talk about. There is an update on the Axis Flying Avata rebuild, so I'm gonna share that this week. But for the most part, yeah, I don't have much to talk about this week because not much is going on. Nobody's releasing anything new. I am just excited about like the South Florida meetup coming into place. But I don't know what to bring, y'all. So maybe y'all should help me out. I don't know if I want to fly around people. Like, if like there's 15 drones in the air, I don't feel comfortable flying my drone around that. Just because there's so much to think about. And there's so many like, things that could go wrong. And even though like I've talked to a lot of you on this live stream and other live streams, I haven't flown with you guys, so I don't know, like, I don't know. I just have anxiety around, like, I fly in places that like nobody is, and if I screw up, I only mess up myself or mess up my toys. But I think, I saw where a guy flew his hotel last year. So I feel like there's a lot of places around there. I will get my drones up in the air because it drives me crazy when I go on vacation. Like we went on vacation in Navarre Beach, which is by Destin. And I got my drone there. I was all ready to fly. And then Navarre and Destin were no-fly zones because of a military base. So I was like, dang it. Jim said, don't trust those crazy droners. So Steve's already ordering a hurt. Okay, Sean. I fly hex on the front of the hat, and I fly visual line of sight on the back of the hat, 2 lines on the back. All right. What color, Steve? You've been buying black hats from me. Do you want a black hat again? Let's do it. Let's design another hat. I don't know if I have that file. We'll see. So we're going to go into my Figma. There we go. Actually, this might be a cool hat. But you want the iFly hex. What do you say? Black. Okay, so we need to make the letters white. So let's do... Where'd it go? It's right in front of my face. All right. What? My live stream hasn't even started yet? That's weird. All right, we're going to get rid of all that. Where are we at? So, Steve, do you want a trucker hat? He said black. I think we're going to go with the 5-panel. All right. We're going to choose a file. So that's what it looked like all stitched. I can even do 3D puff, which is another $1.50, but I think it's such a thin design that I don't think 3D puff would look good. So Chris said I was a time traveler, and Jim said that he is Chris from 2053. That's pretty funny. All right. And then on the back, you wanted it to say what? I fly visual line of sight. In 2 lines. I think it would look better just like that. Let's try it like that first. I'm just going to let that simmer. Oops. Maybe 2. Maybe you're right. Let's try it. All right, there it is. What do you think? All right. Oh, wait. So you wanted it black, but we can also make it, we can make a navy version of it. Since we're just using white and red, we can make a olive version of it. I don't think that's going to work. So let's turn that back off. But gray will work as well. So we got that one. It's not changing. So if we added it to proceed to mockups. So I like that one. This one's kind of cool. That's what the back looks like. It's got a little snapback. I like that. All right, so if we went to the store, I appreciate that, Bob. Yeah, if those of y'all that are going to the meetup, if y'all want to send me your sizes, I might have a present for you. Might. I'm not promising anything, but so let's see what it looks like in the club. Whoa. Don't send them here. I'm not writing anything down right here. Actually, I think I have your sizes. Maybe. Actually, I don't know that I've sent you a shirt. So yeah, that's what it looks like. And this is just a computer generated stitch, but that's kind of what it'd look like on your head. Chris says he's a double D. I think I got you beat there. But yeah. So anyway, so I'm working out trying to get the the shop up and running in the club. But what I like about Spreadshirt is that everything happens on Spreadshirt, and it's pretty easy to just make that happen. But Printful integrates with WordPress, which is what the club is run on. I just don't know how to order through that yet. So that's what I'm going to work out this week. But I have been wanting to do embroidery. I even spent a lot of time this weekend. I have a Cricut machine that was given to me by my wife, but it's so old that I can't really do anything on it. You basically just like cut out clip art. And since I'm a designer, I want to design it and then print it out, or design it and then cut it out, that kind of thing. But there is this stuff called ATV. Oh no, transfer paper vinyl, TPV. But it's transfer paper, which is basically kind of sticky paper, but the vinyl is even more sticky on the other side. And they have like puff version of it, so it's about, I don't know, 1/16 or 1/8 of an inch thick, and so basically you cut out your design and then you put it on your hat, and then you iron. They have a special hat iron press that so you can like make your own hats. And I went to it's kind of a flea market store in Murfreesboro, Tennessee, and it had this hat that I almost bought that had like the circle with the 3 stars, like the Tennessee flag, on a camouflage hat, but it was like a black and gray camouflage. And I was like, man, I really wanted to get that hat. And then I was like, I want to make my hats. So then I started watching all these videos, see if I could do it with the machine I already had, because I thought I could possibly, spend $10 on some vinyl and then start cutting out, like making my own hats. And I was going to make a bunch of hats for the meetup. And then but then I watched a video about this place, and I had set up a Printful account a long time ago. Actually, I'll send you guys the link to the place that I was using. So Brett, I just did it. Brent, this is what I'm using, Printful.com. So Bob will rep me. Nice. Sweet. But I'm trying to figure out just what to pass out. I don't want to be one of those guys that just puts out a bunch of, worship my channel swag. But, I do want people to, join the club and hang out and show us their work and, be a part of the gang. And I saw, everybody's going to hand out stickers so I definitely want to get my stickers ordered. I'll probably bring all my old stickers and hand them all out for my old logos. And because I think my logo has stayed pretty similar throughout the years, even though I keep updating it and making it giving it a haircut. But yeah, I'm just excited to hang out with y'all. I feel like I talk to y'all every week, so I'm not gonna have anything to talk about by the time I actually meet you guys in person. But it'll be nice to break bread together and all that kind of stuff. Yep, I'm gonna brand my logo right on your forehead with a cow prod. Is that how it's done, or is it called something else? A branding iron. What is a cow prod? Isn't that like a taser for cows? Where you like get them to go where you want them to go? I think that's what that is. But yeah, we'll haze you. We'll have some Florida hazing. I do have a business proposition for anybody that's up for it. And that's kind of what I want to show you guys next. Let me see if I can get it up. If Nacho was here, he'd joke about that. All right. So this is the new hotness that's out. I always get confused on FPV websites because I don't know exactly what I'm getting when I purchase things. I clicked on a link one time to this kit, and then it said it was like $2, and I was like, "What? It's $2?" And it was like a pack of blades or something. But like this says this. It's the Axis Flying Avata 3.5 upgrade frame kit. Now is this, and it says it's $59.90 a piece. Does that mean that this kit right here that turns my DJI Avata into a 3.5 Cinewhoop? Oh, sorry, y'all are talking. So am I getting this for $60? And then there's this one that comes with. See, I don't understand this. Maybe the motors are called C157-2 because it looks like I get four 2 motors. But if I click on this, and this is $130, I'm getting 4 motors and the upgrade kit. Is that right? This is what it looks like. But my business proposition is I don't feel like I don't feel comfortable taking apart my Avata and putting this kit on. And I didn't know if someone in the chat, I know Brent and probably Chris do this kind of stuff all the time. But I thought about buying all of the pieces and then sending it to one of you guys to make the swap for me. And here's kind of the diagram of the assembly. Basically, the only thing that's left of the Avata is all of the electronics, like the mother, like the boards, the stack, whatever you call it, the object. The object avoidance that's on the bottom, like the sensors on the bottom, that's like in a module, and then the thing on top with the camera, that's a module. And basically what you do is you take all of these things apart and then put them on this carbon fiber, on these carbon fiber plates. And we can watch the video tonight on my channel of putting it together. But anyway, that's kind of how it goes, and it already has the GoPro like screwed onto your drone. So yeah. So anyway, if you guys want to, if either one of you guys would help me out with that, that would be wonderful. I just don't have the gear, and I don't want to. I really don't want to screw it up. I'm planning on keeping my DJI Avata, and then I'm going to buy a different DJI Avata to make this happen. But yeah. So, oh, here's the video right here. So basically, he just pulls a Avata off of the shelf. And he basically takes everything apart. So he unscrews all of the blades off of, this is going to be a 14-minute video. What time is it? That's probably good enough. So yeah, so there's, he keeps moving around, but like this module down at the bottom is all put together, and it's really just has like a ribbon cable. Like the only thing that's left of the drone is, I don't even know that this part's left. We'll see. So he took the module off. And now he's going to take, the antennas are in the cine-whoop part, like the ducks. And some of it looks really cool, and then some of it looks cheap. So I don't know exactly how I feel about all that. So Bob Casey says, "Why do I want to have this?" I love the DJI Avata so much because I feel like technology is getting good enough that that I don't have to man the throttle the entire time anymore. That's the only thing I really don't like about FPV is manning the throttle the whole time. Just because every drone that I've flown has been a photography drone, and when I let go of the sticks, or if I get in trouble, I can just let go of the sticks and it just hovers. That's what I really want, hover, and I really want return to home. And nowadays, I feel like that should even be in FPV drones. So that's why I really love the Avata and the. But I saw Dobo flying a drone that was not the DJI Avata that returned to home. So I don't know if actually, those of you that are in the chat, does the DJI what's it called? The new FPV, what is it called? I can't think of it right now. The new air unit, does it return to home on its own, or is that something that they added in there? Does the drone have to have a GPS in it, or does the new air unit have GPS in it? That's my biggest question. So, and then Bob says, have you ever went acro manual mode? Not with the Avata, but I had a Bumblebee from iFlight that you had to fly completely acro. And I mean, I was getting good at it, but when I got the Avata, I just didn't want to turn back from it. So Jim said you have to add a separate GPS model. And okay, so the I don't know if the drone that Dobo flew this week was from I don't know if it was a bind and fly that had a GPS unit in it, but one of the main parts of his video was that GPS didn't work and then it did. So I'm not sure exactly what that's about. But so here is this piece. So I believe this whole piece right here, this frame, is going to be replaced by a carbon fiber plate that's going to be extended. So the only thing left on this plate is the gimbal that he's taking out. Look at those tiny little dampers. Got little baby dampers. not to be confused with baby diapers. Oh, Bob got hit by an ad. Are y'all getting ads tonight? I was playing around with the live settings, and I think I might have turned that on. So Bob doesn't like his ads. Ads all night. All right, we'll see we'll see what revenue I get from this live stream compared to another live stream. Maybe in the past I've been getting revenue from the people that watch my live stream after the fact, maybe. But yeah, it's a lot of work, and I don't know if it's worth it or not. So let's see what Charles says. I just don't understand why anyone would want this. It's like they're doing all the work to make it more like every other Cinewoop and slap a GoPro on it. Completely unnecessary. Yeah, so the whole point of this, Charles, is to make, they put stronger motors on there. And then what people have been doing for the last several months is they've been probably putting these motors on the DJI Avata and giving it more power. And then what the problem with it is they put more power, or the motors have more thrust, but it takes a lot more battery to do it. So you kind of turn your 12-minute flying time into like 6 or something. But what's funny is it says assemble your, look at that. What did it say? There. It says assemble Avata 3.5 bind and fly. So to me, this isn't a bind and fly. It's a kit. Like you don't just have to get it and then you fly it. If they come out with a DJI Avata version that I can just buy, then maybe I'll just wait till then. But anyway, Charles, the whole point is you just won't burn out the motors as much if you put weight on it. And so oh yeah, so I think I'm like maybe like 65 subscribers away from 7,000 subscribers, y'all. That's pretty awesome. I'm pretty excited about that. My channel hasn't grown as much as I thought it would, because the first couple of years I was getting, there was one year when I got over 2,000 subscribers, but I'm very thankful for everybody that subscribed. So anyway, we can stop watching this. I just wanted to show you guys that. That's probably the newest thing that's happened in things that interest me. Yay! Gary's back. What's up? So yeah, Steve, I don't know how to, let's see. So if I want, yeah, I've no idea how to do this yet, Steve. But we'll figure it out. So let me kill this. feel that. By the way, Chris, what did you think about the this shirt design? This was the one that I did last week. You sent me a picture, or you sent me a link of the FPV goggles that I should use for my FPV shirt to kind of future-proof it. And so this is what I came up with. I went in and completely redrew the goggles, and then I put, since I was gonna go down to the South Florida meetup, I thought I'd do kind of a beach scene with the drone kind of flying off in the distance. I wanted it to be kind of look like an FPV drone, but not like any specific FPV drone, because it was a silhouette and I couldn't do anything like thin. So I wanted to I found this little icon, so I decided to use that. And Chris, if you had an afro, this is what it would look like on you. So, and I made it with several different colors, but they all had to be light. So here's the men's premium tee. So I think this is my favorite color, kind of the heather oatmeal. I thought that one turned out pretty good on the heather blue. And then what else did I put on? I put on a tank top because I figured it was a summer shirt. I wish I had guns like him. But they didn't have many colors for tank tops. So I've never been one for a solid white shirt. But I don't mind wearing a heather shirt. Here's a trucker hat with it on it. That looks something straight out of Stranger Things. It looks very 80s when you put it on a trucker hat like that. And I even thought this shirt turned out pretty cool. The heather one with the black, like it kind of has the colors of the FPV goggles. So anyway, I had a lot of fun designing this shirt, but I probably spent 10 hours on this shirt. So if nobody ever buys it, I'll be sad. But it was fun to draw. So we've got some videos up in the stream, or up in the club, that are about to go on the stream. I don't know if Draymond's here lurking in the background, but we've got this storm inspection. So I thought we'd watch this. So this is drone footage. I don't know if this is, I'm pretty sure this is Draymond flying, which is pretty cool. I mean, that looks like the hills that are in that video, so that's pretty cool. Look at the map. He's in Africa. Y'all think he's really in Africa? How in velocity? Every once in a while it twitches. I wonder if that's the like the wind hitting the drone and then the gimbal like going all the way to the edge and resetting itself. I've noticed that with my Ronin S. Like if you take it too far, it'll like jerk itself back. I want to get to the shot. Oh, this is a cool shot. Look at those roofs. I've never seen a blue roof like that. Do y'all know what Draymond's flying here? I've never flown in the rain like this. What's up, Chris? Nope. What just happened? So, I was trying to figure out what he was flying there. So the DJI MEA pre-storm inspection. So the Enterprise Advanced, that's what he was flying. I noticed his GPS wasn't working because it was like in Africa. And then, well, his GPS might have been working, but the map on his display wasn't working because he was in Africa. And then I also noticed that he's flying in the rain. So is the Enterprise waterproof? Then we got Steve flying the Hubson. Very shaky drone. This is what drones looked like before we had gimbals on them, like really good gimbals on them. They're still fun to fly though. But you can see the curvature of the Earth. Steve, does this have this is what flying looked like 6 years ago for Steve. This is before the Typhoon H. I tell you what, I got the unique Typhoon Q500, and it didn't look much better than this. So Jim says he thinks the M30 is somewhat waterproof. He was flying the Enterprise Advanced, so I think that's a DJI Mavic 2. Is that right? It might be a 3. Whoa. Look at the bend on that camera. This is for all those flat earthers. People think the Earth's flat. They need to watch this video and know that it is round. Gary said it looks like his Sky Viper. Oh, Gary, I don't know if you heard, but I am going to the South Florida meet. The stuff that I had going on Sunday fell through. So, and the wife is coming to help me drive, and then she's going to enjoy the hotel and the pool and walk around, hang out by herself without kids for a couple days. So it'll be good. So Steve said this is the first video he ever put on YouTube. What year was it? You said this was 6 years ago, Steve? Man, it's amazing how far drones have come. Just adding stabilization and figuring out how to get the vibrations out of the video makes the video look so much better. It's a pretty picture, though, when you pause it. Don't drop it in that pond down there, though. At 400 feet up. Remember when we used to fly 400 feet up in the air all the time just because we could? And then we started realizing that our videos looked better if we were flying at 100 feet, at 150 feet. But like back then, like when I got my first drone, I was like, I'm allowed to fly 400 feet up in the air, or maybe that's only as high as it would go. And they didn't tell us about FAA rules yet. But I just remember flying up in the air, and I just be up there looking around, like trying to figure out how far I could see from my drone. Like if you look at like right here, you know, that's not that far. But if you figure out what that building is back here, like that's probably like 4 or 5 miles away. And that just amazed me. Heather Oatmeal. Nice. Dang, 7 minutes. That's pretty crazy, Steve, how high that is. So if you guys want to watch the rest of that video, it's up in the chat. I don't know why DC Talk is in my... I don't know why that's up there. All right, so now I got a video by John Carroll. First flight with the Mini 3 Pro. This was taken March 1st at noon. Weather here is horrible for flying drones, but it could be a lot worse. If it's not wind and gust, it's KP 5 to 8. Like all day today and tomorrow. High winds and gusts. All right, so let's see what this video looks like. Did we play this last week? We might have played this last week. Maybe not. He just has... I've already seen this intro. Or maybe I just watched it myself. I probably just watched it myself. So, John, do you like the Mini 3 Pro? So it looks like we're in slow motion. This is regular motion. Oh, he's got some fall leaves there. It's March, y'all. It looks like the leaves are just falling off where he's at. Got a tree falling down. I tell you what, like anything, I think anything looks good from a drone. Like that land down there might not look very good like walking on it. You got some dead patches and you got some places where the farm equipment went through, but man, from the air it just looks neat. I really like the trees that all the leaves have fallen off. They look like these white spider webs. I love looking at those. And these trees, maybe these trees are growing because they start growing from the top down, right? Like they start budding from the top down, and then when they die, the top leaves are the first ones to fall off. So maybe that's what's happening. I just don't understand where the colors are coming from. Most of our plants are green here. Maybe our buds though are red on our sugar maple out front. I think the buds are red. We definitely have some pear trees down there. Those are beautiful. I'm getting tired. I'm running out of coffee, y'all. There's a short school bus. Yeah, I think this is interesting. Ever since I've been doing YouTube, like I have talked to people from all over the world, and it's really neat. I used to go. There used to be a live stream that happened. I don't even remember the guy's name now, but I used to be on his show maybe a couple times a week, and it was during the morning, and I'd be talking to people from Ireland, Canada, Denmark, like just all these different countries, and I was like, man, this is cool. Japan. Ooh, that's a cool shot. John, that's the best shot in your video. Did y'all see that? I'm going to rewind this. Check out the parallax right here. So he's flying and he's lifting his camera up at the same time. And it looks like the land is just getting bigger and bigger as he's flying. That is a wonderful shot. I love that shot. And it's not parallax. What is it called? I don't remember. It's really funny that DC talks up there and Super Mario from Saturday Night Live. So here's another one from John. He's trying out the it's got strobe light settings, flying at night, trying out new intros. So there's his Mini 3 Pro with LEDs pointing down and the strobe lights on top. So this might not be a flight at all. Oh, there we go. Oh, we got a time lapse. Cool. Motion lapse. Flying over a lot of cars, which scares me. Most of them are parked though, so I'm okay with that. You flew over a parking lot. You did fly over an intersection, which is dangerous, but still a cool video. I'm not going to be the FAA police. I've definitely broken laws for my creativity. Ooh, this is cool. So the F-22 Raptor highlights from the AUS International Air Show. Nice. I think AUS is Australia. Pretty sure this is one of my new Australia club members. Met on Gary's show. Is that jet stalling? That's pretty neat. That bird's like, hey, y'all, watch this. Are those birds just like dying over in the left? Just wait till we get a fixed wing drone that can fly as fast as those guys. Dolly zoom effect. Yes. Dolly zoom. I love that. That was from the last video. Everybody go like him. This is from Northside Hawk. So if you go in the club and find this video and you roll over right there, you can subscribe to him. I thought I did subscribe to him already. That's weird. Okay. I'm subscribed now. And y'all saw it on my channel. That's crazy. It looks like he's turning the engines off and just like falling. This is some Top Gun stuff. Dang. Imagine doing a barrel roll in one of those. That's crazy. That's crazy. Is this an Israel? Isn't that an Israel, like a Jewish flag? Everybody's talking about my ads. I'll turn it off, y'all. YouTube changes things all the time. Sometimes I don't know what I'm clicking on. But that's why I got y'all. That's a cool video. So I want to get this video that Bob sent me. Daggum, here's an ad on Bob's channel. I'm just kidding. Okay. So March wins. Yeah, I meant to send you a message on Thursday to see if you guys had any damage. I had some shingles pop off. Daggum. Is this you driving around and finding trees that are falling off, or is this like around your house? I don't think that's by your house. That first one with the pear tree that had been ripped out of the ground. Daggum. It's amazing, those trees. Like, I've got, so all the trees in my backyard, if you guys watch watch several of my videos from the DJI Avata that are flying like just right off my patio out into my backyard, the cedar trees, so they took all the woods away from the back of my house, and so now the cedar trees don't have, oh, that's a horrible shot. That's an Allstate commercial right there. But yeah, I'm down to one cedar tree behind my house, and it's starting to lean over. It's the last one to go. I think they're going down once a year. But it's never, usually when it's cold out, it's windy out, so I can't really put the campfire on the patio. So I'm thinking about putting the campfire down by the bottom of the hill. Now we got some drone footage of the trees falling down. I'll tell you what, Friday there was not wind at all. So it was like the calm after the storm. Is that you right there, Bob? Oh no, there's a couple people. Oh, the tree fell over your fence? Oh, the guy in the front yard is the guy that doesn't like you flying over his property. Awesome. Oh, that's nice. That's clever. That's funny. Is that a dead cat right there? That's just probably a dog. Yeah. Not this storm, but there's a couple storms back. I had a guy frustrated at me for flying my drone over it. And I offered to give him the videos for insurance purposes. And then he was fine. All right. So I think Gary said there was a new video up in the club. see it. I'm gonna try something. Did you put one up, Brent? Gary? I knew I was going to do it. Ooh, Maddie's in the house. What's up, man? Maddie, I'm going to shake your hand in a couple of weeks. Pretty excited to meet you, man. I got approval from the wife to take her to Florida. So we'll be there. Well, I'll be there, and she'll be avoiding people and trying to be alone is what she'll be doing. So Gary said it should be there. It might be a caching issue. I just cleared the cache. You sure you hit submit? Yeah, I'll be there. I think I'm going up on Friday, and then I'm spending the night Friday, and I don't know if Saturday, if we'll leave and drive 4 hours and then stay somewhere else or not. I got to figure that out. But all right, Gary, I'll just play your video from here. Oh yeah, this is the project you were telling me about. Man, it's like 80 degrees here. You still got snow, man? That's a cool shot. Oh, that's the train, or never mind. I'm stuttering. I'm gonna stop talking right there. I thought you forgot to post it. Ooh, that's a really pretty shot right there. I love like the snow on top of like the dirt or gravel or whatever's on the edges. That looks really cool because it's like melted, so it's all nice and roundy. Got a deck on the back. And I love the reflection off of the whatever that insulated foam stuff is they put on the, is that a moisture barrier, or I forget what that stuff's called, but like the reflection, because it's like a foggy reflection, like a fuzzy reflection. It's not a good, it's not mirror, but I think that looks cool. That's awesome. All right. That's it, y'all. So let's see what we got here. Steve said it's 29 degrees in Connecticut. So Gary, I think that what I was going to say is I think it's interesting how hard it is for a drone to get the exposure right in snow. I don't it doesn't snow much here in Tennessee, so I fly in snow maybe once or twice a year. But since the snow is so white, and the white balance sometimes gets off because there's so much white in the video, but the exposure, because the sun is reflecting off of the white snow, my drone usually exposes itself on the snow, and then everything else is too dark. And I noticed in your last video, like when you had the sky and the ground and the house, like your exposure was on point. But then like at the end of the video, when you're pointing at the ground, there's no sky and it's all white with like, you know, a couple trees here and there. Like, they were like almost like silhouettes. But yeah, indie filters for sure in the snow. I hear that. All right, I'll figure it out, Steve. So Bob says he's driving to Perry, Florida, drop the wife off at her brother's place, then sleep a few hours, then drive to Jensen Beach Friday. Should be there around 1. After the meetup, spend the week in Perry. Nice. So yeah, I get paid on Thursday, so that's when I'm going to get my hotel room, and before that, I need to figure out if we're going to stay on Saturday night in Stuart, Florida, or if we're going to move on. But yeah, I'm pretty excited. I really am excited. And Maddie, are you still here? Yep, Maddie's here. So last week I talked to Chris in the live stream to ask him about goggles to do a new shirt design. So I wanted to show you. It does look like Summon vibes. But I wanted to show you the new shirt design that I've got up in the club. And I forget what the name of the goggles were, but these are the goggles that Chris sent me. To their digital FPV goggles, and I redrew them in Figma, and then put this walk snail goggles. So anyway, I just wanted to know what you thought about this shirt. I wanted to do it like a lot of the beach shirts that you see in Florida with like the sunglasses, and they've got like a beach scene in the background. So I made this beach scene. Thankfully, Sean Eyed Studios colors are red, orange, and blue, so it ended up looking really, really cool. And then I did the Summer Vibes. I'm not totally sold on the way the Summer Vibes looks. This was about the only script font that was in Figma. But yeah, I found I looked at like 50 different beach shirts, and then this is what I came up with. It looks good here. I've got it on a tank top. I've got it on this like foam trucker hat, so it looks kind of like the 80s. There's cups, there's stickers. And then this is even like a tie-dyed version of it. So anyway, it's kind of my first beach shirt that I've done. That's awesome. So Maddie said this is going to be a meetup you will never forget. So I'm looking forward to it. But with that said, we've been streaming for 2 hours, and I think I'm going to call it a night. Thank you guys for showing up and hanging out. Really look forward to meeting a lot of you guys in person in 3 weeks. So yeah, coming up on the channel, I am planning on, if it doesn't rain the rest of the week, I am planning on doing my my Project Decay video this week. I've got everything in that I'm going to use. So this is just a little sneak peek. So I've shown you guys before my Blackmagic 4K. And in order to use EF lenses, you have to get an adapter or speed booster or something like that. But I've always wanted to do tilt shift videography with a tilt shift lens. And what I found on YouTube, or I did find it on YouTube, but what I found on Amazon is a tilt shift EF adapter. So check this out, y'all. I don't know if I can do this live. So, y'all ready? That wasn't it. I thought that was it. Uh-oh. Is that it? Nope. Oh, so I can spin the lens. Well, how do you... I'm having performance issues, y'all. Oh. I did this perfectly the other day. Oh, there it is. Check this out, y'all. So my lens is straight. I just made my lens crooked. So that's a tilt. And this is the shift. So check it. So I'm going to do my decay video in legit tilt shift. Y'all ready for that? I don't know if I can do it or not, but I'm definitely going to try. So I don't know what I just unscrewed, but anyway, so that's the plan. So yeah, that's it. I'm gonna cut off right now. Hope you guys like this video. Please like, subscribe to my channel, click on the bell for notifications when I put out more live streams, more videos on drones, action cameras, regular cameras, all the good stuff. Have a wonderful night, and I will see y'all in Florida. Peace out, y'all.